This is part one of the video tour of 11259 Highmont in Boise, Idaho. And in this part of the video, I'm going to be driving through the neighborhood. I want to give you a feel for the homes, the style of homes in the area. I am parked at the corner of Bridge Tower Drive and Highmont Drive. I'm going to turn left onto Highmont, which is the street that the house is on. This is an older neighborhood. Homes were built in the 50s originally. See the street sign? It is a well-kept, clean, older neighborhood. Probably in its day, these were considered very high-end custom homes. Of course, now we've gone to a whole new level of architecture and construction, so it looks somewhat dated, but again, very well kept. Mature landscaping. Most of the homes look like they're on quarter-acre lots. And that's what you're going to notice about the house that we're going to look at. It is very unusual. It's a unique piece of property in this neighborhood. I think you're going to like the way it sits, kind of private. Not exactly on a cul-de-sac, but kind of on a corner where you get a feel for the cul-de-sac. You get that feeling of being on a cul-de-sac. So I'm approaching the house now. You can see the white fence, the white rail fence in the distance. And that forms part of the border of the house that we're gonna look at. This area does not appear to have, well, it doesn't have an active homeowners association. There are no dues. I don't know if there are CC&Rs. If there are, they're gonna be very minimal. So, this is the house across the street. I'm not crazy about the color, but again, it's very well kept. And then the house that we're going to look at is off to the right here. And you can see the rail fence surrounding one of the pastures, I guess. It is in a state of, it has a lot of chipped paint. It needs to be painted. Looks like it's intact structurally. And then you have some mature trees. Looks like they have a flagpole. And you can kind of see how the house is set back a little bit off the street. And the driveway to the left, it kind of wraps around the rail fence, which looks like that's borders the front yard of the house we're looking at. Now, it does look like someone is at the house looking at it. There are 3 cars parked here in the driveway, and it's a circular driveway. Makes me a little nervous. Don't see any people, but they've shown up on the first day this house is listed. This is a very, like I said, a very unique setting of 2 acres in town on a fairly private lot. I have a feeling this is going to be popular, even though the house may need some updating. So continuing here to describe what I see, the driveway is gravel. Does not look like any part of it is paved, even close to the garage. So I'll just continue driving around this circle. So it kind of goes, there's kind of a turn here to the left, a 90-degree turn, but it's a rounded turn. That's the neighbor, one of the neighbors to the left of the house we're looking at. And there's another neighbor to the left, but we can't even see their house. It is also set back, and it may be an acreage property. So, as I said before, most of the houses look like they're on quarter-acre lots, except for this one house that we're gonna go look at. I do see some RVs and some trailers parked, so it's pretty clear that that is acceptable in this neighborhood. And on 2 acres, you'd have plenty of space to park. an RV. So going back, just made a U-turn, going back up towards the house, you see the white rail fence and the trees. And there's the driveway. It actually has a street sign called Mail Lane, and that goes off to the left, so I don't know what's down there. Maybe I'll just back up and drive down there. Since they're calling it a street, it could also be somebody's driveway, because I see a rock with their address and it says West Mail Lane, so it may be the name of these people. In fact, it does say private, so I don't think I should drive down there. So that's somebody's house. And they have a nice blacktop paved driveway to their house. Looks like a beautiful property. Also very private. So we're looking into the front yard of the house. We're going to go tour. Looks like the landscaping has been neglected. I don't see much green. There's an interesting mailbox. So I'm going to end this part of the video here, and I will resume as soon as I can. Hopefully whoever's there won't be there too long. So I'll be able to go in and videotape without a lot of people around.